Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. This is the type of early season game you look forward to, an opportunity to make a statement in a top 10 showdown. It's the LSU Tigers and the Texas Longhorns. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with the Longhorns head coach before the game. He understands the importance of this game as a separator in the conference standings. With both teams undefeated, some games under their belt, this will be a great test for his team to see if they are on track to make it to the conference championship. He wants their total focus, their total composure, and their total attention today in this crucial conference matchup. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Arch is going to throw for it. Moving out to the right. Wasting no time taking a shot. He's got it all right. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. After a play like that, you have to get it in the end zone on this drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorn.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. From deep, it's Wilson. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Back to throw, it's Levin. Fires to the middle. The sure hands, it's Wilson. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Just about any LSU offense will make you hold your breath when they play pitch and catch.
Yeah, just such elite playmakers usually, just such speed. And listen, when you're a defense, speed kills. And LSU, no matter who plays quarterback, they always got dudes that can fly out wide that absolutely scare you.
They believe they can run right here. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Second down, gonna throw it. Under pressure. Left side is Green. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. D showing blitz, they might be bluffing. Sells the run, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Right side, it's Harris. Oh, what a move to get open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
The Tigers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Drops back on first down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking for space, it's Berry. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Here they come, facing third and long from the 20. Drops back, it's Levin. Fires into the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Snaps it, and he has to have it. Converts on fourth down. Still going. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Texas offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Arch Madness. Stepping to the right. He'll try to do it himself. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Seems as if these two have been on a collision course for a top 5 meeting like this. And big picture, guys, it can really help their playoff positioning.
Yeah, we all circled this game at the start of the year. We knew this one was going to have conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications too, David. So lots riding on this one, and may the best team win.
And this will be huge down the stretch. It gives you a shot in the arm. You prove your worth in this football game, and you start to build your case as you get to the end of the season of why you could possibly get to the best team in the country.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And how about this running back, man? Coming into the game, we knew he would be a focal point of this offense. But through the air, like not on the ground right now, they're finding ways.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
Out wide left, it Smothers. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or some.
Offense staying on the field there in hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Longhorns decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. He's at the 50. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Texas! They turn it into a defensive score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Cheek. Unloads to the right. Wilson open on the right side. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Hand off, Caden Durham. They put the brakes on it.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Wants to go up top on second down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Out wide right, it's Harris. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Well, they weren't throwing to the sticks on that third down. They hit the drag route. They get a nice gain, but that now sets up fourth down with more yards to go, and it's decision time. I think moving forward on third downs, you got to start thinking about routes down the field.
It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's going to let it go. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Quick give. It Smothers. Nice move to keep running. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Play action, here's Manning. Moving to his left. Looking down the left side. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, and the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow. The confidence, the familiarity with each other within, obviously, is a lot of time that's a big deal. The rivalries that come with it. So, great start, a lot of positive momentum built for this squad.
Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is four-down territory. Manning from the gun on third down. Soft spot in the middle. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running the red zone, it's Smothers. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Just feeds the running back. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. They're down to one timeout left in the half. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Nowhere to go.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Moves the pocket. It's Cheek. Wilson has it over the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The Longhorns head out hoping to move the ball on this possession. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
He put that one in harm's way, and it's swatted down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's what...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Manning lines up in the gun on third down, keeping his eyes downfield. He turns it loose to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Longhorns will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Punt is in the air. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Back to throw, it's Cheek. They're all over him. Forced him to get rid of it on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll move the wide receiver. Let it go. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. To throw, Manning. Makes the grab, it Smothers. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Left side is Smothers. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And man, this is not the plan that they drew up defensively. Like trying to get stops, trying to get them off the field. They finally get them to a 3rd down situation, and they still can't execute. So slow start for...
Going for the big play. Makes a catch. Touchdown, Longhorn. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. On the return, it's Turner. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Setting up the screen. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Making the adjustment. Here's Arts to throw. Looking for a huge play. Caught. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Out wide left, it's Smothers. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did there throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Stopped right there. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Manning tries to pick it up on third down. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We start with the Oklahoma State Cowboys taking on the number 7 team, the TCU Horned Frogs. And it's the Horned Frogs on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon.
Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. Oh, this is coach speaking, very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
DB's right up on the receivers. To the ground, he's got it again. Hit and stopped right there, not much on that pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Levitt. Got there right as the ball did, jarred it loose, it'll be 3rd down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And this defense is smelling blood right now. Like, they know they got him right where they want him. Got him in a 3rd down and long. They got to lead by 3 possessions. Everything is going their way. This offense is in trouble.
And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave him no opportunity for a return. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. On the run, it's Smothers. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Manning with a play fake. Fires on the move. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Third and long right here. Quarterback changing the play. Selling the fake. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Trying to take it back. Slips through the line. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Looking to throw, it's Levin. Trying to beat the D deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Right side, it's Wilson. There he goes. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown LSU. A great catch and run for 6. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. That last drive didn't take long, just 2 plays to get it in. And they cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up. Straight ahead, it's Smothers. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on.
Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. Manning to throw for it on 4th. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. Looking for a man. It's Cheek. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And screens are all about timing, right? You want to invite the defensive line to fly up the field, and then you want to throw it right over their head. And you can tell just a little bit off. The defense got in there so quick, got the quarterback hit before he could really get his bearings and throw the screen.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Left side is Green. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12.
Well, on a lot of 3rd downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that 3rd down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the 1st, and they keep this drive alive.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Quarterback will keep it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Back to throw, it's Levin. Going for 6. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And down he goes. A sack on 4th down, and the defense gets the football back.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
They'll ride him again. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
3rd and 11. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Turning it on. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. As we head for the final period, let's check out how these two quarterbacks are doing. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Hits inside, it's Simon. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Man, a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Tight end now in motion. Here's the give off the left side. Bring him down.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Quarterback keeper. Stop right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a fourth down. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He rifles one deep to the left. He's got it!
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
They'll run it. It's Simon. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Motion from the wideout. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Oh, he's got some space. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, they could not have come up with a bigger play at a more opportune time. The defense getting the interception and taking it back to the house right at a point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one. All of a sudden, this game has gotten really interesting.
And right down the middle. Trailing by a touchdown here in the fourth. They'll try to get it back with the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. And after that stop by the defense, a productive drive here, a couple of first downs, maybe a score, and they could put this thing away. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Rush right in his face. And it's a sack.
That is a big man in the middle of this 3-4 defense. Over 300 pounds. Look at him just completely cave in the center, right back into the QB.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Throwing Manning. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
Hunt is on its way. Trying to make one miss. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He's got it. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Harris. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
Are you surprised? Right, I'm going for my main guy. That's my dude out wide that I can trust. This is a moment where it's about trust, right? Late in the football game, we got to make plays. He goes to his go-to guy and makes a big play.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Let's it fly. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
Man, the offense, they can taste it. They're on the road in a hostile environment in a 2-minute situation. They're trying to rip this game away from the home team. They take a shot into the end zone, being aggressive. I love the play call, but it falls incomplete.
Sets his feet, it's Levitt. Right side, it's Berry. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Massive score, now massive decision-making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? If you want to go for it, it's your decision.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Manning. And And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've put themselves in prime position right here, Jesse, to have a chance to win the game.
So how about this offensive line, David? Can they get some push? Because you're expecting them now to run the football to help the kicker out.
You're in a great situation. You're not in a rush. You don't have to hurry up. You know what you need to go out here, lead the clock, and kick the game-winning field goal.
This crowd even louder now on second down as they try to hold on. Handoff again.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in a position to win.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Inside. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down. The Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their third timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. He's got it, and they surge on top here in the final minute.
You got to give this guy so much credit, man. It is so hard in practice to simulate the pressure that he just faced. Late in the game, seconds left on the clock, you have an opportunity to kick a field goal to put your team up late in the game, and he absolutely drilled it. What a moment for that young man.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Here's Manning to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Only a pickup of a yard, and that's just not helping much at this point. At least the clock is stopped.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. From the gun, it's Wilson. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Third down from the gun, Manning. That one comes out hot down the right side. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. What a battle this game was. Went right down to the end. Number one team in the land gets knocked off. But sometimes this gives you a chance to recalibrate some things, guys.
Yeah, they're going to have to go back and watch this film and face some tough truths as well, because we know they've got a ton of talent. And this is a team that when they're playing their A game, they look like the best team in the country, David. Consistency, though, is going to be a big thing for them moving ahead.
Yeah, so you got to use this. You got to look at what you did wrong. You got to say, okay, maybe we're not as good as we thought we were. Just because we were number one, that doesn't mean anything until the end of the season. And you're the last guy standing, and you have the trophy. So take this loss, work on some of those things you think you need to work on so it doesn't happen again.
That's going to do it for us here. For David